Hi, I am James Lim here and welcome to our third installment of our mini-series of our My Analysis of Penrose, a new development to be launched in 2020, most probably in August or September, and this development is developed by Heong Holdings and CDL. Currently, we are now in the month of June, which is the phase 2 of the circuit breaker, and as this project price list is not out yet, and I have several clients asking me about the pricing, hence I shall do a more comprehensive study on the analysis of the pricing strategy. Now, let's look down first of all and to understand the breakdown cost of the development. And from here, we will be able to estimate how much the developer is able to price this development. Now, firstly, the developer bought the land for 732 per square foot per plot ratio. Now, if we were to look at the construction cost, it will depend on how expensive or how luxurious this developer would like to do it. So, if you ask me from my experience of how I deal with Leong and CDL, normally they are in the high range of the good quality, which I would estimate to be around a construction cost of 500 per square foot. Now, with professional fees, sales and marketing costs, it may be around $100 per square foot. Therefore, the total development, cost of development before financing adds up to $132 per square foot. Now, if we were to add additional costs, because as developer, they would definitely need to borrow money from the bank. And if you to add in the interest rate of 2% per annum, with a construction loan of around 2% over 5 years, as the construction is over 5 years, the total cost of financing will add up to around $88 per square foot per plot ratio. Hence, if I were to add the total cost of development with financing, it will add up to around $1,420 per square foot. Now, giving roughly a break-even price of maybe around 10% profit margin by the developer, I would assume that the selling PSF to be around $1,562 per square foot. So this is roughly what I am looking at when the developer most likely is like to launch this development. Now, let me do a little bit of study and show you the picture of how this development will look like. Now, we only have, as of now of June, we only have one diagram of Sims of Penrose. Hence, this is actually the main road, which is Sims Drive, where this will be the main entrance. Behind definitely is the PIE. And on the right-hand side is actually the Sims Urban Oasis. And on the left-hand side is actually the empty plot of land. Now, you can see from this development, very interestingly, is that they are all parallels up. So I believe there may be 3 blocks of parallel. And you can see that for the front-facing units, we have 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, and 3 bedrooms. And from each development, the highest story that we can see is they will build up to 17th floor. Now, you can see on the top, it is also considered a penthouse unit, okay, where most likely it will have double ceiling. Now, this is what I guess from this diagram, but I can't give you a sure answer until we have more concrete information. But what I can assure you is that this development has all the way to 17th floor. Now let's look at it from my diagram, okay? And this is what I predict, how Penrose will look like even before the site plan has been out. So I believe that there will be 3 blocks of buildings, okay? And we have I guess we have 2 pools. Okay, now of course here and this area over here will be the pool facing unit, and I believe that the building in the center will be the prime or the most deluxe block where it will have the pool facing. Okay, both of them are pool facing. Now, of course, when I did Sims Urban Oasis at that time, I believe the pricing strategy for Sims Urban Oasis will be pretty similar into the Penrose. So there will be basically 3 types of facing. Number 1 is what I call the highway facing. Okay. Number 2 is what I call the pool facing. And number 3, I'll call it the main road facing. Now, the advantages of the main road facing is that this road is not a Cat 2 road. Cat 2 roads are yellow color road where the traffic is heavier. Okay, so therefore the noise will be much heavier. So therefore it may not be that bad to look at properties that is along the main road area. Okay, and just to share how the pricing strategy of St. Servan Oasis was like, definitely those areas that are facing the highway will be the cheapest, okay, or the lowest PSF. So this will be something that's attractive for investors to come in, you know, and following that, it will be the main road facing, and of course, the most premium will actually be the pool facing. Now, if you ask me that what I would prefer, definitely all three you will be able to sell in future. It's just a range of difficulty. But me personally, I would like the main road facing, high floor, maybe between I would say 8 to 12 floor, where because if you are seeing opposite over to the Sims Drive, it will be actually a clear unblocked view, and where the view will be good. Okay, so I believe that the stacks over here on the main road facing will be for me, I will always recommend that to my client due to the pricing and the facing. Okay, now if you're looking for the pool facing, I'll normally also recommend between 7th floor and below facing the pool. Highway facing, definitely you can go any range that you want, but mainly this will be for I will call it investors, okay, where investors are looking for more of the rental yield. Now let's take a look at what I'm going to offer for you. Now I'm going to study for the 1 bedroom first. And you know, from my calculation previously, from the land cost to the construction cost to the break-even cost, and then finally with the profit margin, we will expect the developer to be selling 1,562 per square foot. Okay, definitely this number may change. Okay, for example, most of the biggest factor that may affect this PSF will be definitely the construction cost, because we do not know what is going to happen to you know, to the future. And you know, if the developer want to price it very attractively to sell it, and by reducing this overall PSF, definitely that is where the construction cost will be compromised, which means the developer may give you inferior qualities. But I don't believe this to be happening, because you know, the developer is Heong Holdings and CDL, and CDL is actually the #1 developer of Singapore. Hence, I don't think they will compromise on the quality of finishing. Moreover, this is also after the COVID crisis, and we will expect construction costs to go up. And definitely with construction costs increasing, maybe the PSF will increase. But then again, this is what I would predict using a high average of what I would expect CDL to provide. Excuse me. Now, definitely, you know, for 1 bedroom, the sizes will be from 474 to 517 square feet. And there'll be 3 facing, you know, the highway facing, the main road facing, and the pool facing. Okay, and the pool facing, of course, definitely will be the most prime. And from the 1 bedroom, okay, I would expect the 1 bedroom highway facing to be priced at 1,550 per square foot. Now, this will translate on average about a 1 bedroom may start from 730,000. Okay, and from the main road facing is 740,000. So if I have investors, or if I would like to recommend you what I would go for, my first and foremost is that always grab the main road facing. Okay, anything the PSF that is lower than here as what I predict, now please go for this, because definitely I feel that there is a value for it. Okay, now next, if we were to look at how we increase every floor up, I believe that every floor up will be around 40,000. So for example, if you are looking at a 10th floor that is the main road facing, you know, then starting from 740,000, maybe you add 40,000. So a 10th floor facing should be around 780,000. So this is just my prediction. And for 780,000 at Aljunied area or Sims Drive area, that is located around 4 minutes walk to the MRT station. Moreover, it is RCR. I think it is really a value buy. Hence, I would really encourage my clients, and maybe for you as investors, to enter into it. That is, as long as it's for below 800,000, please go for it. Let's look at our 2 bedroom. Our 2 bedroom, we have 3 different sizes as spoken. And first, we shall see the first one, that is a 2 bed 1 bath. A 2 bed 1 bath is 646 square feet. Now, and we have the 2 bedroom premium, which is the 2 bed 2 bath, which is around 700 square feet. And lastly, we have our deluxe, which is 2 bedroom, 2 bath, and a study, which is around 800 square feet. So we shall see the price of these 3. Firstly, for the 2 bed plus 1 bath, 646 square feet. Highway facing, I would estimate to be 105,500 PSF. Therefore, it translates to below 1 million. And Anything I feel that is below 1 million, I feel that is value buy. However, please do note that this is highway facing, which means it is more for investors. If you do not mind the highway sound, you can still go for it, okay? But if you are looking for somewhere that is maybe it has a main road facing and you know it is more sellable, I will still advise you to go for the main road facing. That is still my first and foremost advice to my clients. Okay. Now, why, if you ask me, why am I so confident that the main road facing will sell so much better than the highway facing? Basically, very simple is that I did 6 urban oases. And from the profile of what I managed to sell and help my clients sell your property into the resale market, I do notice that the main road facing actually is able to sell much easier than both the highway facing and the pool facing. However, the highway facing, because the price is lower, definitely the rental yield is still the best. Okay, and you know, if you are looking for own stay and you want something more luxurious, you can actually look at the pool facing that actually starts from 1.03 million. Now, very simple is that if you like to gauge roughly, let's say if you are looking at the 5th floor, every floor up is around 5,000. Therefore, on the 5th floor, you should add an additional 25,000, which means this will translate into 1.05. So I hope you can get my understanding of how you can roughly estimate what facing you are looking for and how high you are looking for to calculate the price that most probably that you will be looking for. Next, we shall look at the 2-bed and 2-bath, which is around 700 square feet. Now, the highway facing is 1.05. Main road facing is 1.085, and of course the pool facing is about 1.1 million. At 1.1 million, I still feel that it is acceptable for a property that is still in the RCR region. Lastly, we have the 2-bedroom and 2-bath and a study. You know, for people who want a bigger space, that's close to 800 square feet. A highway facing is around close to 1.2. A main road facing is 1.23. And of course, the pool facing, we believe, is close to 1.275. Okay. Now, let's look at the 3-bedroom. For the 3-bedroom, definitely we have 3 different types of 3-bedroom. We have the normal 3-bedroom. We have the 3-bedroom premium. Sorry, a typo over here. And a 3-bedroom, basically, the difference between a 3-bedroom premium and a 3-bedroom is that this 3-bedroom, most probably behind the kitchen, it has a yard. It has a helper room or a storeroom, and it has a small bathroom. Okay, and therefore, how I would address to my clients is that my question is that do you have a helper? If you have a helper or you need a storeroom, you should go for the 3-bedroom premium. But if you do not have a helper, you can actually just go for a 3-bedroom will do. And last of all, the bigger size we have is a 3-bedroom with a study. Lastly, we have also a 4-bedroom in Penrose. We do not have a 5-bedroom in Penrose. Now, for a 3-bedroom, and judging from the picture just now, 3-bedroom and 4 bedrooms are normally more at a premium stack. Therefore, I am very confident that a 3-bedroom do not have any units that are highway facing. Therefore, I shall only consider either the main road facing or the pool facing. Now, for the main road facing, we would expect the price to be 1,450 per square foot. Notice, on average is 1,550 per square foot. And you know, every floor up, the PSF will go higher and higher. So definitely, if you are going for a bigger size, definitely the PSF will be lesser. And this is just my prediction only. I am not certain how the developer is going to price it, but looking at other developments and looking at how CDL launched last time, I believe the price is actually pretty close. So I believe that the 3-bedroom will basically start from maybe 1.35 to 1.36. And for the pool facing, I would expect to start from 1.4 mil. Okay, and every floor up around 7,000. Therefore, to give a rough idea, you know, let's say the price of the main road facing is 1.36, and maybe let's say you're looking for the 10th floor, maybe 10th floor will add around 70,000. I'll be looking at close to 1.4 or 1.4 plus for a 10th floor unit on the main road facing. Now, looking at this 1.4 mil, to get a 3-bedroom in a RCR region that is near to MRT is definitely not expensive. And I feel that the price so far has been very attractive. It is also very close to Sims Urban Oasis resale property. Now let's look at the 3-bedroom premium. A 3-bedroom premium, I also do not expect any units to be the highway facing. Therefore, the main road facing will be basically starting from 1.45 mil, and a pool facing unit should be starting from 1.5 mil. All right. And for the 3+ study, because the size is bigger, and if you look at the PSF, I just assume that the PSF is the same. Therefore, a main road facing I would expect to be 1.63 mil, and maybe the pool facing to be starting from 1.7 million. Lastly, we shall look at the 4-bedroom. For the 4-bedroom, you know, the size is close to 1,400 square feet. And I'll expect the main road facing to be starting from maybe 1.875 million. Okay, and you can see that the PSF here is starting to become very, very attractive already. Okay, where the PSF is really cheaper than those that are in the OCR region or city fringe location. Okay, and for the low floor pool facing, it should be around 1.95 million. I'll expect to be 1,400 per square foot. Every floor up, I believe to be around 8,000 to 9,000. Okay, so now this is the end of my presentation. So I have a difficulty when my clients ask me how much is it, what is the pricing. I can't give you a definite answer is because you know, I do not know which floor you are looking at and what facing you are looking at. And I hope that this video has given you roughly a price guide in which you can calculate for yourself roughly how much Penrose will cost to your desired floor and facing. So thank you so much again for this video, and please stay tuned that I am still going to share more videos about Penrose in the future. And if you like this video, please feel free to comment, leave a comment, like or share it with your friends. Thank you so much. I'm James, and see you next time.